Here's my morning must read, just a portion of everybody should read this on Global Wall Street worldwide. Buffett. Mr. Trump stated that Mr. Buffett took a massive deduction. Mr. Buffett states, I have paid federal income tax every year since before any of us were born. When I was 13, though being a slow starter, I owed only $7 in tax in 1944. I have no problem in releasing my tax information while under audit. Neither would Mr. Trump. At least he would have no legal problem. Francine, this was an extraordinary response. As I said yesterday out on Twitter, good morning, noon, and night. Extraordinary statement by Mr. Buffett.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And then we have also, today, I guess, the split continues. Certainly when you look at what Paul Ryan is doing, and at the same time, Tom, we have a great story saying Donald Trump wants to run America like a businessman. Imagine if a CEO of a FTSE 100 company of Wall Street came out with what he did in that video and how he would be treated. And
with us, Jerry Webman of Oppenheimer. Jerry, you've grown up on the right side of the tracks like a lot of us, fortunate enough to pay, this is one example, alternative minimum tax. Yeah. It's a big day that first year you do AMT. We forget how much the top 10%, the top 15% of America pony up. All the attention's on a guy like Trump.
I think that's right. Listen, I pay taxes, you pay taxes. The tax system, one of the things that I would love to hear in this debate that they're not hearing, which probably ought to be coming from a Paul Ryan, is let's clean up this tax code so that we get rid of all the distortion.
And we get the trust back.
And get some trust back. Yeah. So we all kind of know we're paying our fares. Nobody can claim I'm not paying my fair share.
Francine, what's important about this is it goes back to Reagan and Tip O'Neill. I'm going to guess 1986, but I may be off by 10 years. There's a primal scream for tax reform. And Francine, as you saw on Sunday, they're nowhere close. And they're just nowhere close.
No, they're nowhere close. But actually, Jerry, just going back to the policies, right, of both candidates, we know that both candidates are flawed for different reasons. But actually, what do we actually know about what kind of policies they'll put in place? So Donald Trump is flip-flopping, for example, between austerity or spending. And then Hillary Clinton is saying one thing to bankers and is telling the people another thing.
I think that 86 is a very interesting story because we set out to simplify the tax code in 1986. We remember Bill Bradley, we should be able to pay it on the back of a postcard. We actually expanded the tax code in made it more complicated in 1986.